Okay, so we can see here a perfect support here at 650s. 650s on the daily chart here is this level I was talking about possibly a few months ago, while price held here. So let's see if this support here, with the help of OPC not cutting production today, if they announce that, of course, if we have a retracement of initial rally and a retest of 11,000, or if we're just gonna collapse back below. So let's see which scenario will play out. So we have a pre-US European cash market rally, retest and support here at 700s. If this pace continues, then we can easily go up to 900s initially. So let's see how much will we retrace from yesterday's collapse. Okay, so good buying at the moment. Let's see if this 800s can break out and we have a 900 retest initially. Okay, so we had initial resistance here at 800s. The setup I was looking for today, and I'm still looking, is this one. Of course, this one is gap down, but yesterday it was a sell-off, not a gap down. But let's see if we dipped, let's say, since the day's open price began rallying and rallied for the rest of the day. So if this is the case today, this one will find support either here or even lower if you want, and then goes higher. So let's see, initially looks like bearish, perfect resistance here, so this will be a continuation to the downside, but let's see if we have a big retracement. Okay, so price immediately reversed. Let's see now if this can hold and go straight up. This level here is yesterday's this kind of initial support and then massive rally. Then you can see here it held as well. Of course here it broke it down. Then today here it held as well initially, almost held here. Let's see if this scenario now can happen, so price can go up to 900. Okay, so price couldn't be more clearly held resistance here. This could be a perfect short if you trade against this kind of level 800s, and then held support here almost at 700s with massive volume spike right here. That means that many orders being triggered for this to happen. Let's see now a little bit the macro perspective. The more we hold above this kind of area here, 650s to 700s, the more likely we'll go even higher if this 800s breaks out, of course. And then we might see an acceleration of the move. If breaks out 900, we might see an acceleration up to 100s, 11,100s. If this doesn't happen and market doesn't accept value up here and this breaks to the downside, this could be very ugly, of course. So let's see how down can this go. If it goes down. As you can see here again, this level of this kind of tail here, buying tails here from yesterday's session held very clearly even now, although it did broke down but immediately got blocked with volume spike. Let's see now if we can hold up above 800s and then go even higher at 900s initially, or if this is just gonna be a range until non-farm payrolls and then it will spike up or even below. Let's see. Euro dollar collapsing below 109 of course will help the index. Let's see if now we can break out these 800s and go higher. Okay, so let's see here at the 5-minute chart. Price consolidated just sideways, but it's holding between these two equilibrium line and initial balance low. The more time it holds within these two lines, the higher probability will go further downside. But let's see how much down, and let's see about the non-farm payrolls, if we're gonna have any spike above 800s or even higher, or if this is just gonna be a continuation collapsing to downside. Okay, so 3 minutes to non-farm payrolls report. Let's see how we traded today. We had initially rally here prior to cash market open, then resistance here at 800s, fake out, clear resistance then here, then sell off, almost close to 700s, support, then rally up, then gradually sold off, here held the resistance, now just broke down prior to non-farm payrolls. Let's see if we will manage to break down yesterday's low, and if we do, for how long will we hold below, or if this kind of scenario happens, sells down to yesterday's low on non-farm payrolls or during the US session, and then we rally back up. But again, the more time price spends between this range or below, the higher the probability will go further downside. So let's see if we have a kind of double bottom today or a continuation to the downside. Okay, so we had the rally to the upside. Euro dollar initially collapsed below 109. Let's see how this will play out. That could be proved to be very good support, but let's see. So we had higher than expected number, 211,000 above than expected 200,000. So all numbers looks to be good. 2 month revisions plus 35,000, so last month, previous month was even better. Let's see now if we can hold and build value between this kind of range that we're trading from yesterday, and as long as we hold this kind of range here, this is good for swing long positions, but we don't know what's gonna happen. But if price managed to go up to 800 and break this initial morning's resistance, there will be very good upside. So let's see. Now if this support of initial balance low of today's initial balance will hold the index to go up, or if this just gonna fade and go back down. The argument now is that with this NFP number, the most likely scenario for Fed a rate hike is more chances to rate hike even than more than before. So let's see how this will trade now. So at the moment look like it held support, this kind of retest of close to yesterday's low with volume spikes as well, and held support here at 700 fake out. Let's see now if we have a gradual move up to 800. Of course we need to break out equilibrium line for the day, and let's see how this will play out now. Good number. So we rallied and we held resistance initially here at the equilibrium line of the day. Let's see now if this can just trade however it wants here and then breaks it out to the upside and holds above, and then we have 800s retest during the US session in 1 hour or so. So let's see how this will play out. At the moment, the more time it spends here, the higher probability to go further downside, but let's see. Okay, so this resistance held so far, and even downtrend accelerated because of OPC set the production ceiling at 31.5 million barrels per day, excluding Indonesia, which is expected 30 million. So big drop in oil. So this will not help the index at the moment for upside, but let's see how this will play out. Okay, so we just tested yesterday's low and we initially broke it out, but then held support. Let's see if this can hold for the rest of the day, or if this is just gonna miserably fail and break down, and we had even lower prices. At the moment could be a good long opportunity against the low for a potential retest initially up to 700s. Then we'll see if we'll trade above here. Okay, so US cash market open right now. SPY gap up and opened with and retested support at 206 and then now rallying at 206.20 cents. Let's see DAX, which initially held yesterday's low here, retest with volume spike, which is very good long opportunity. then immediately held support here at the open. Let's see how this will play out, if it will manage to go to break out 700s and trade back inside here and then break out this level as well for 800s retest. Okay, so we still have a divergence here. SPY held support once again at the retest of 206, spiked up in a few minutes at 207. That should have, if we had correlation, DAX should have gone up to 10,800. This didn't happen. Let's see now if DAX can go and aggressively break out 700s and rally aggressively initially up to equilibrium line. So just to see the scale here about the inverse correlation at the moment, not inverse correlation, but the lagging that DAX has. SPY just rallied aggressively up. This is 206, 206, then 207s, now is heading up to 208. So DAX did spike as I was expecting, but let's see if this support can hold and the index goes up to 760s. So let's put this into perspective on the 5 minutes at the moment. So we did held yesterday's low retest so far, then we had an acceleration at after the European cash open. Let's see if now we can break out and hold at this area and then go up above 800s and even hold it. I'm not sure if this will happen today or next week, but if this happens, then we'll definitely gonna have, most likely we're gonna have a 11,000 retest. Okay, so we just had a pullback here and a clear support and retest of previous low here at day's open price. Then price rallied up above 700 and initial balance low of the day, held support. Now rallied back up. Let's see how it will behave here. Of course, it's Friday and not enough could happen. So, but let's again see how this will play out. I'm looking for an initial retest at 800s. Let's see if this is strong enough to go. But if this was 100% correlated with SPY, this should have been already there now. But again, as I said earlier, DAX lagging at the moment. So let's see. Okay, so price initially held here multiple times support, resistance, then resistance became support. Now let's see if we can go up to 800s. This is dollar now collapsing below 109. So SPY almost 109 to 209 from 206. So let's see if DAX is gonna hold or even trade above 800 after the European cash close. So just to see here the very big opportunities. We had initial resistance here. This could be traded until here or even lower. Support at yesterday's low fake down. Then initial rally. This could be traded until here or even higher. This could definitely be a very good long opportunity because it pulled back from this initial rally and then held support at day's open price, very important level. Initially rally, this could be a very good place to long for the first time or even add to this long. This could be some point where the level where you should scale out, and this could be a carefully breakout, or you can just hold the trade here until 800. Let's see now how far can this go at the last 30 minutes of European cash market close. Okay, so price broke out 800s and held resistance here at the initial balance high of the day. This is where it traded here at the European cash market open. So let's see if we try to hold above these two levels here, between these two levels, and then rally it above 800s, but not sure for today because it's Friday and it's gonna be less volume. But then let's see where we are gonna go from here. The second support for a swing long position was here at 500s, but price didn't trade it there. Initially held support here at yesterday's low. Let's see how this will play out today, and then if Monday we have an even one more retest here and then rallied up, or if we rally straight up at the open or during the day. So let's see how this will play out. The more price stays above 700s and 700 to 650s area, the more likely to go more upside. So just a reminder, because I see many people on stock Twitter, things like that, to try to predict the market and try to be right and things like that. Just to remind that your job as a trader is to make the best risk reward decisions possible and not to try to predict the market and try to tell to somebody else that you are wrong, and so your only care is to be proved to be right or wrong or something. So just grow up yourselves, the ones who behave like this, and learn how to trade instead of learn how to predict. So that's it for today. Let's see, I'm currently bullish here. This support was very nice to hold a position. Let's see if this will happen during the next week. So at the moment, that's it for today, and thanks for watching.